Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are for another build where we're going to do a John Deere silage farm with a surprise motocross track. So you guys obviously read the title, so you know the track's there, so I can't really hide it from you guys. But yeah, so at this point in time we're just leveling out the ground a little bit. I thought about not leveling it at all, but then it's kind of needs to be leveled because all the buildings make the ground all weird, and then you got bumps and all that sort of stuff in the ground, which is not ideal. But yeah, so everything's been leveled out, putting in some dirt roads here to our little I don't know, you call it a barn here, where I'm going to store our sort of cars, or our van that you can see there, the John Deere work van. Got everything's been brought, so all the tractors are there ready to go pretty much. I've got a couple of tractors working on two fields behind us. They are ploughing. I've already joined the fields together, but they're ploughing behind us, as you can probably see there, and planting grass as well. So this shed here with the green roof, I decided to turn into our workshop. We've got our wash bay next to the workshop, so we bring the machinery in, we wash it before we work on it, that sort of thing. Put in a couple of these sheds here, so I put in 6 bay and 2 5 bays, kind of just trying to work out how much stuff we had and what we needed size wise to fit in all our bits of gear to get the silage farm up and running and have somewhere to store everything. So I've gone through and put in a bit of concrete around, as you can see, the 3 garages there, put in a big silage bunker there. That's going to be our first silage bunker. Our 2 fields next to us, as I said, they're both going to be grass, so we're going to have a lot of grass coming in. We need a lot of places to store it. So silage bunker went in, fixed up that little water tower slash whatever that thing is over there up on top of the hill. Here I'm trying to put in like a huge pond. I kind of semi got it working, and then I decided to give up on it because it was kind of didn't work well. I couldn't get rid of them, unfortunately, so gave up on that idea, and then I decided to put in a much smaller one just over here, 50 by 50 I think I ended up putting in. And then here I'm trying to sort of get it square this way, but it won't go square that way because it's running against the grain of the field, so you can see how rough those edges are and they look absolutely terrible. So decided to sort of change it up a little bit and try and square it up the other way, so we've sort of got smoother edges. I'd rather have the nice crisp edges than the rough ones that we had before. So gone through and put in a little bit of I guess you call it mud, or the wetter soil around the outside, just to sort of break it up from the grass, and put in a road towards the little pond there, because we can actually get our water from here when we do need our water. Put in tree and some bushes in the middle there. I don't know how that really goes, but needed to sort of break up the water a little bit. A couple of extra silage bunkers we just put in, so we've got 3 silage bunkers to work with. Well, 3 times 2, so we've got 6 in total, but there should be plenty for us to be able to get a whole heap of silage and start making some pretty good money. So put in like a little barn there to break up the area over with that other silage bunker down the bottom there. And then here I decided to put in a silo. That way if we have too much silage we can put it in this silo. These silos do actually take silage and total mixed ration and that sort of thing. So sort of going in the outside now and putting in some bit of like dirt slash grass in to make it look more lived at than just having it standard. I did try to use a lot less foliage and trees and that sort of stuff compared to what I have in the past. It does slow the game down quite a bit, and a lot of people like it, and then there's a lot of people that don't like it either, so I'm kind of trying to go with a little bit but not too much. So just putting in sort of our cliff side here, and then gone over to here, and I decided that we're going to put in a motocross track, somewhere for us to play on our days off, and the kids to play once they've done their chores and that sort of stuff. So sort of just trying to build up around the outside of the track here and put in a few sort of up and down jumps sort of thing, and yeah, trying to get it to look sort of like a motocross track. I don't know if it's really going to be. I know we don't have any like motorbikes or anything in the game to even test it out, but I figured it's probably better than just leaving it as a blank sort of area. And it's something unique, something that I haven't done before, something that I don't think anyone else has done before, so something good to sort of bring a bit more attention to the build and to the channel and that sort of thing, so decided to go with it. Try to put in like a big sort of mountain around this side, sort of keep us on the track. Bit of cliffside there as well, just to sort of break it up a bit more. Put like a single road in, put a double road into here. I was trying to put in like a shed, sort of where we keep the bikes and where we work on them. So a couple of tents for us to work on the bikes undercover. Put in a couple of seats for us to watch the kids. Tyre rack, a couple of workbench. I think I put down a few old tyres, oil cans, and garbage container, jack, even though we don't have a car, but a jack anyway, ladder, a couple of barrels. And I decided to put in these yellow barrels to sort of warn us of a corner coming up and keep us within the track limits. And the red barrels are pretty much just going to try and put them just on the inside of the corners, but I did put on the outside of the corners in some spots. And then I put in, trying to sell that barrel there actually, and I put in 2 barrels at the sort of the start finish line. Now sort of just going through and putting down some trees and some shrubs to sort of break it up a little bit, trying not to go too over the top, but sort of had to not more or less hide it, but sort of break it up a little bit. Then here I thought I was going to put in a pole and another pole and sort of get it up a little bit higher and put like a checkered flag sort of thing across the front there, but just couldn't get it to work properly and ended up deciding against it. So I've gone back through now and just sort of doing a bit more painting and now putting in some lighting everywhere, so that way if we are here over night time we've got plenty of light we can see. Putting in some floodlights in each silage bunker now, that way we can keep an eye over night time. And yeah, sort of just filling in the rest of the map with just a bit of foliage and some trees and all that sort of stuff. As I said, try not to go too over the top. Now I'm working on our workshop, putting in a car lift, some barrels, the engine stand, bin, big skip bin, a couple of shelves, going to put in a workbench and the tyre rack and all that sort of stuff, just sort of workshop related stuff to sort of make it look like it's actually used. Now, going for a quick drive through, so I'll let you guys sit here and enjoy the drive through. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this build. If you did, as always, smash the like button, leave a comment, let me know if you enjoyed it or not. The link to the map and the build and the mods and stuff will be in the description if you want to have a look at it and maybe play it yourself. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching, see you again soon.